why this thing? I'm so new to YouTube. I feel like such a middle-aged man, which I am. All right, well, I'm just gonna leave that like that. Just fix this real quick here. Sorry. Okay, so let me just do this real quick. You see my apartment. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna leave it like that. There you go. Okay, perfect. Alrighty. Gonna leave it like that. Welcome to Joey's Magic Tarot. I am live. I have my cup of coffee here, feeling good. This is a little dark for me, but I don't know. I guess it's like the whole vibe. Should I change the color of that thing? As John Taffer says, green looks terrible, so no, that's like the devil. I hate when people do lives and then they carry on like I'm carrying on like nitwits. But guys, this is new to me. If anybody's watching or does watch this, in the future, just know that I'm a 45-year-old guy following his intuition while having a great awakening. Guys, I'm not drunk or high. I'm just a little bit of a dodo bird. Bear with me. Bear with me, guys. We're going to get through this tonight. I probably, you know what it is? I was on the phone right before I started because I couldn't help it. I had to answer the phone, talk to a friend. All right, so I can't twist it for some reason. It says to turn to horizontal, and then it wants me to go vertical. Guys, I'm sorry. This is going to be up and down like this. Okay, welcome to Joey's Magic Tarot. Here we go. I'm live tonight. I want to talk, answer questions. Come on here if you have questions. Does he love me? Should I take this job? Will I be rich? That's the fucking question we all have. Am I on the right path? What's my soul's journey? What is this whole great awakening you're talking about? Whatever. Questions like that. Just ask me questions, guys. This says that I'm live, but I don't know if I'm live. Am I live? It says live. All right, well, I guess we'll go with it. So how you guys doing tonight? So one thing I've been doing since I've launched my official website, joeysmagictarot.com, what I'm doing is I'm actually going through all of the cards. And I'm studying with Sal Jade Tarot. She's wonderful. I'm going through the cards, my little journal here, and I'm giving each card a book title, and I'm writing out some bullet points. There's 78 cards in the tarot, and I am a perfectionist. So I kind of feel like my brain tells me if you learn the card this way, that's what it means. But I'm learning that with how my readings go, I am more intuitive. I go by how I feel. I go by intuitive hits that I get, and then tell the story with the cards. That's how I do my readings. So let's do this. Let's do this little guy here. I love these things. All right, so there's that. Guys, get your little rose quartz. Get yourself these cute little mushrooms from Five Below. These cute little mushrooms. These seem to be authentic stones. They say the rose quartz is the one to use to attract the energy of love. I think this stuff is fun. I might be fucking whacked out. Who knows? I could be wrong with all this stuff. But I think this stuff is fun. I think this is what I've actually been waiting for all my life. This is kind of like the life that I was thinking that, like, this is something, this whole idea about, everything in the New Age world, the awakening and all that, it's kind of what I always felt like life was anyway, this galactic game. The bottom line is, if you're here, if I'm here, the dumbest fuck you know is on this planet right now. The most intelligent fuck you know is on this planet right now. Sorry about the cursing, guys. I'm from New York City and I love cursing. The bottom line is, if they're here, you're here, guys, we're in it together, meaning we are on the planet for the Great Awakening. Now, some of the New Age people say that it's like a 1-to-3 ratio. the amount of souls that wanted to be here and incarnate during the awakening. So you beat out two other souls apparently. That stuff sounds a little wacky. Not gonna lie. Listen, what you're gonna get from me is somebody that is spiritually awakening, but adds a little levity to it, and can also acknowledge that some of this stuff sounds batshit fucking bonkers. Let's be honest with ourselves. We gotta be honest with ourselves here, guys. This shit sounds fucking crazy. It's nuts. But then again, you gotta think about the planet we live on and the shit that we've seen and encountered. Ugh. So of course the things in the higher dimensions, the things that the God, the universe, whatever, the source, whoever that created, that brought all of this, that created this whole game. And like Deborah Silverman says, why do we gotta learn through pain? Why do we gotta learn through suffering? Why does it have to be so fucking hard? But I guess when you think about it, if things we do on Earth, they must have come from some intelligence from the other dimensions. So I can see how if we do whacked out shit here as humans in these bodies, I would see how on a galactic stage, planet to planet, universe, stars, how there could be weird and wild shit that goes on there too. So I'm gonna keep doing these lives, knowing that there's gonna be a day that I'm gonna see a few hundred people live, and they're gonna be asking questions and all that stuff. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, grab your soda, grab your boyfriend, grab your girlfriend, say hi to your mom and dad. Great brand, by the way. Fantastic clothes, wonderful company to work with. They have really great short shorts and t-shirts. I got the wrong size of t-shirts though, twice. I got the wrong size t-shirts. The first ones I got were way too big. I don't know. I was still in my fat eyes because I've lost a lot of weight. And then the other size I got was just a little too snug for where I am right now. I thought, why did I not just get an extra large? Why? These shirts I waited for, good quality shirts. They're just sitting there. Oh well. Anyway, great brand. So I'm just sitting here talking about nothing right now. Just on here, just going live, just talking to people. Here's my question though. Why is it not showing up live? That says 13 days ago. How do I see the live? Is it because I'm on my page? I want to on my computer. I want to see the live. It says I'm live, but I don't think I'm live. No, let's see right here. Click on that one. No, that's on that. Hmm. So I was thinking about. Oh wow, I have 71 subscribers. That's cool. I didn't even know that. On YouTube, 71 subscribers. By the way, I keep seeing what we call an angel number, and I keep seeing 444. I saw 444 specifically numerous times today. So, does that mean I'm stable and I'm being taken care of, or does that mean I need to stabilize my life and I need to get some shit together? Oh, excuse me. Not sure, guys. I'm not sure. Why is it not showing up the live here? Let me just ask somebody on Facebook if they can go to my YouTube and see if I'm live. I'm on YouTube, right? Okay, hang on 1 second. What does this say? Let's see. Welcome to live chat. Okay, that says live. But why don't I feel like it is live? Guys, am I live? How do I figure this out? You know, I should just ask my brother John. Let me just message my brother. I just want to make sure. I mean, I guess if I'm sitting here not live, but recording myself live, I guess I can just upload the video. But I want to be live. Oh, you know what? I'll ask them. These my nieces. Okay, it says live. I'm waiting to see. Guys, I gotta be honest with you. Once I hit 40, I stopped wanting to learn about what do you call 'em? Look at these forearms. They're so veiny. I had a girl at work one time grab my arms and go crazy over them. I was like, this couldn't be a hot guy doing this. Gotta be a beautiful fucking 29-year-old woman that I'm not attracted to, raving about my forearms. That's the way the fucking cookie crumbles, guys. You get compliments from the people you don't want compliments from. Oh, that's right. You know what? I wanted to. What do you think? Let's do this. Let's pull an oracle from the Akashic. And you know what, guys? The other thing is, look, my body is my body. I've lost a ton of weight. And sure, I could go to the gym. I'm going to stop talking about this, but I'm dealing with my insecurities. I'm on live right now. Just know that I'm on live. Wanting to connect with people, put out a good positive message, but also I'm on live. And, anything we do in life is gonna help us. Anything we do in life is part of our spiritual journey. So for me, going live is seeing this right here and being okay with it. That's the way my arms are right now, guys. That's the way they are. That's what they look like. I could sit and be miserable and hate it, or I could just think, okay, let me prepare for the skin removal surgery, and just believe that the surgery will help my confidence, help me overall. But in the meantime, guys, trust me, it's a lot better to have these man boobs here than to have a stomach up to here and out to here. There was a time my stomach was it was up to here. It was literally up to here. I remember one time, like 2010, around there, leaving the bathroom, passing the bathroom, and just thinking, I don't get it. Why is my t-shirt up here? That was my belly. It was literally up here. And it would come out to here. My belly would come out so far, and I had about that much room between, if I was sitting down from my knee to my belly, it was only a few inches. That's how far out my belly would go. So, you know what? I'll deal with the man boobs, the funny shape to my body, whatever. Just trust that I have like a somewhat decent face and the mustache, whatever, and my charming personality. I don't know. But I gotta just keep putting myself out there and getting over it, getting over it, getting over it. And I feel intuitively, I just feel like in my heart that I need to do this because this is how I'm going to learn self love by facing these fears. Like, oh my God, somebody saw that my skin sags like this. Guys, of course my skin sags like this. Of course it does. I used to be 357 pounds. I'm 5'7", and I'm about 212 pounds right now. Of course I have the saggy skin. What the fuck am I going to do about it? Cut it off myself? No. Okay, that's a big surgery. That's a big surgery. It can be very painful. I want to use Dr. Katzen, but still, you know. So anyway, I say all that to say these lives and putting myself on YouTube and TikTok and all that, that's helping me. That's helping me grow in this self-love. And by the way, can we talk about self-love real quick? Let me pull up the card though. This is too dark for me, guys. This is just too dark for me. I'm with that one. The thing about self-love, the revelation I had, is that self-love is just talking to yourself, your internal dialogue, talking to yourself internally in a way that's nice and kind and loving and tender and sweet and encouraging. And maybe calls you out on your bullshit in a nice way, but our internal monologue, our thoughts, the things we feel. Have you ever stopped to think, well, you're the only consciousness in your body right now, whatever. So you're the soul in your body. You're having this earthly experience. Why would the soul that's in your body, that is you, it's bonded with you, why would you spend your days talking about that body? Why would you spend your days hating that body? Why would you spend your days, just with this broken record, just constantly beating yourself up? It's like, why would you purposely bully yourself? Why would you purposely put yourself down? My broken record was, which is one I still battle. I'm annoying and weird. No one will ever love me. I'm too much. All my life, people told me, "Joey, you're too much. You're too much. You're too much. You're too much. I'm too much. I'm too this. I'm too that. I'm too loud. I'm too. I mumble. I don't move fast enough. I move too fast. I'm short. I need to. I eat too many sweets. I'm too demanding. Just everything, everything, everything." Hang on one second. If I'm live, how do people see that I'm live? Don't they just go to my page? I'm trying to. My brother said send in the link. I don't know, what link am I sending it? Is he really asking me to send him this? Sorry, guys. I'm human, sorry. Siblings. They're annoying. Anyway, so self love to me is changing that internal monologue and just saying to yourself the things that you say to others. You know what I mean? Saying to yourself the things you always wanted to hear. Why do we beat ourselves up? Life is hard enough as it is. This journey on earth is hard enough as it is. So I'm going to make it harder by playing on repeat horrible things about myself, things I would never say to somebody else. I'm going to say them to myself. All right, so this says I'm live, guys, but where is the live? Where is it? Oh my God. Oh, wait, let me try this. Oh, you gotta have there's a live link. Oh, okay. Whoopsie, I didn't know that. So that's it about self love. So let's see, what do we have here? I'm gonna pull from the top of the deck. Okay, top of the deck. The Akashic record. These Akashic cards I'm pulling from. Okay, this oracle card says, "Speak your truth. You've stayed silent long enough. Speak up, stand your ground, and state your perspectives. You will rise to a higher vibration when you let your voice be heard." Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's exactly what I needed to hear. Exactly what I needed to hear. That's exactly what I needed to hear. I love it. I love it. I love it. So that to me is self love, guys. That was actually really probably the beginning of my spiritual awakening was that revelation about self-love and internal dialogue. Because you think about it, people that are not awakened or think that the woo-woo stuff is silly or that affirmations are silly, same thing. Like when you say negative things about yourself, the people that wake up and say how much they hate their job, the whole time they're getting ready for work, they're thinking about how much they hate it, how much they hate going to work, how much they hate their boss, how much they hate what they do, how they need to get paid more money. What are those? Those are affirmations saying the same thing. So you could choose to say negative affirmations or positive affirmations. The more negative affirmations you say, the more negative things will come into your life. The more positive things you say, positive will come into your life. That pretty much is the gist of life on Earth. This energetic planet made up of frequencies and vibrations. What you send out is telling God, the universe, to send back what you want. If I'm constantly feeling, this is what I deal with, this is my shadow work, this is the moon work, this is what I'm dealing with right now, the moon. If I'm constantly, every night feeling just, sitting and stewing and feeling lonely, feeling depressed, feeling unlovable, feeling like, I'll never have that romantic, beautiful love that I wanted, then, that's what I'm going to feel. I mean, that's what I'm going to manifest, is what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to bring more of. And it's a trick. You have to trick your mind. You have to trick the subconscious mind. You have to say, okay, you know what? This I know is not my thought. I don't want to feel this way. And although it might be true that, yes, it would be nice to have a partner, you have been single. Of course, acknowledge the feelings. Don't try to ignore them. Feel the feelings. Let those vibrations, let those energies go through you. Let them go, and then choose to think a better thought. Choose to feel a better thought. Choose to feel a better memory instead of letting your mind wander with gloom and doom and sad, hopeless thoughts about being single and lonely. Change your thoughts, willingly change your thoughts. When you have the ability to step outside yourself, when you have the ability to stop and think, wait a second, why do I feel this way? Where's this coming from? When you can objectively stop and analyze what you're doing, what you're feeling, what you're thinking, that's when you know that you've broken through. That's when you know that you've broken through the matrix. That's when you're awake. That's when you start living the game. That's when you become awake. That's when you now are in control of the avatar. That's when you're in control of the game. That's when you start making life happen. When you realize that you don't have to just feel the way you feel just because some shit happened. You could choose, you can make something good, bad, ugly. You can choose to ignore it. You put on the thing what the thing is, whatever that thing is that happened. We're the ones that are deciding this is good, this is bad. If it's good, I feel this way. If it's bad, I feel this way. What if there's no feeling? What if there's no thought? What if there's just like, oh, you know what? This thing happened. I don't know why it happened. I don't want to feel mad about it. I don't want to feel happy about it. I just want to say this thing happened. Let me move on. That's when you change your mindset. That's when you change your thoughts. And that is the mindset work. That's what I've been doing for 4 years. That's why I know I'm ready to launch my tarot business, which I did. www.joeysmagictarot.com. Book a free reading. Doing free readings all summer for anyone that wants to try it out. You can ask questions. We can pull some oracle cards, just kind of get an intuitive feel for what's going on in your life, all that stuff. That's why I know I'm ready. I know I'm ready to do this because I've been studying this. I've been going internal. I've been working on myself. I feel like I've been in like a chrysalis, like a cocoon for 4 years. So let's see. I pulled a number here, 5555. Talents, discover talents, passions, comfort zone, surprise. This one says, discover your hidden talents and passions, explore new hobbies and interests, and push yourself out of your comfort zone. That's for me on these lives. You might surprise yourself with what you're capable of. 555, that's the number for tonight, guys. 555, talent. Push yourself out of your comfort zone, try something new, learn something new. This might be for me. I should probably go do that pottery class this summer. You never know, I might meet the love of my life at the pottery class. The other thing I'll talk about is vibration, frequency, manifesting. And I have stories for you. Funnily, this kind of funny little thing, now that I'm on board with past lives, I truly, truly believe that I was some type of performer in a past life, dancer, actor, something like that. So, with that being said, I can almost kind of stand on point. I've never had a dance lesson in my life, but I can kind of stand on point for a chubby guy, not like on my tippy toes like that, but like on my toes like that, like the front ball of my feet. Anyway, last night I was thinking, I wonder if I was like a ballerina or a ballerino. Is that what they call male ballerina, the male ballet dancer? And I thought that's interesting. I wonder if they dance on point as well. If that's just what the female dancers do, because I've never really seen it, and as much as I love performing, ballet is not the type of dance that I know a lot about. I don't know a lot about any kind of dance. Long story short, a little while ago, I was on Facebook, and there's an influencer on there that's got a page. I think it's called The Point Shop. She's a dancer herself. Jessica, I believe her name is. And she does repairs and she talks about point shoes. She teaches ballerinas, all that stuff. Would you believe the video she posted 4 or 5 hours ago was about male ballet dancers and dancing on point? And I immediately thought, holy shit, I totally manifested that answer. Then 24 hours later, not even 24 hours later, I manifested that answer. Let me see if this light looks better, guys. Does that look better? Does that look better? I don't know. I don't think so. Let's keep it that one. That's one manifestation. The other manifestation is at my apartment complex. There's quite a few guys that caught my eye. And for some reason, some of these guys, when I think about these random people I see on their walks, I think, oh, wouldn't that be funny if I step outside my door right now and, you know, whatever the nicknames are that I've given these guys, Clark Kent or whatever, Captain America, Clark Kent. The one guy, I don't have a nickname for him. Bearded blonde guy, I don't know. I woke up from a nap today and it wasn't really on my mind, but I was kind of like in the feeling of being in love and being in a relationship. I've really been putting myself in those thoughts of what it would feel like to have somebody in my life, to be in a relationship. I woke up from a nap this evening, stepped outside, and I'm not even joking. Within a second, I saw that blonde haired guy that that goes on. He goes on walks with this uh, with this woman, but I don't think that they're a couple though. They don't seem to be a couple. Anyway, they walked right by me. I was standing outside, looking cool, trying to look cool, throwing bird seeds out. Listen, they say you got to take action steps and put yourself out there. I'm believing that if love is meant for me, it'll come to me. What's meant for me and best for me will come to me. But at the same time, I'm like, all right, so is this considered an action step? Is putting myself out there? Running to the door with a handful of birdseed to see this handsome, bearded, blonde-haired dude. Guys, listen, I'm fucking ridiculous. I know that. The man of my dreams has to be on board with me being a weirdo and an eccentric. But I'm charming. So let's see. Let's pull some tarot cards. Okay. Whatever answers come through are for my best and highest good, and the best and highest good for anyone that will watch this video. I mean, I just heard Clark Kent's door open. I told you guys I'm like a psychic. I'm not a psychic. I am psychic, but what I mean is I'm like, oh no, I guess that joke makes no sense. I'm like a radar for these things. I knew that was Clark Kent. Okay. All right, guys. Let me see. Let me tap in. And if you're thinking about reaching out to your ex, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. If you think about reaching out to that one ex, don't do it. They might be a twin flame, might be a past life connection. Most likely, it's a past life connection. The person that hurt us the most clearly is a past life connection. But let me see. Let me pull some cards for the collective. You know what, guys? I was going to use this zombie deck, but I'm going to go with my intuition here. My intuition is telling me to use this wizard deck because my channel is about magic. Joey's Magic Tarot. I finally just got the website up, and like I've been saying, done is better than perfect. If I wait for perfect, my North Node in Virgo will keep me stuck. I will keep working on the same thing over and over again and constantly changing it for better, and then I never get anything done. These are the life lessons we gotta learn, guys. So, oh, excuse me, sorry about that. I forgot that I was on live. So this is the wizard deck I'm gonna be using. I love this deck. This box is great. Comes with a whole booklet. I mean, you can learn tarot just from this booklet. Now the only thing is the cards are not that great. They're nice, but they're a little slippery and they're a little small for me. But that's okay. So let's see. Let's pull some tarot cards, get some energies. Whatever comes through is for my best and highest good, and for the best and highest good of any viewers that watch this video. What do we have for the collective tonight? Peace, the word peace. You've been in the storm. We've all been in the storm, I get that. But whoever's saying this, we've been in a particular storm that's been going on for a particularly long time, and you're feeling really weary about it. But let's say, but you're ready to take some action. You're the King of Wands. So this is a mature divine masculine energy. Could be male or female, but this is a divine masculine. This is the energy of someone that smart businessman knows what action takes the right action, established, sits there, power, authority. King of Wands is great. This is actually a great energy to tap into right now. Oh, look at that. Knight of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. I'm going to go with it because I saw it. Guys, I'm not even intending on doing like a gay relationship, but or like one of my gay love readings, but tell me this isn't like a good looking gay couple. The King of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is saying, you're taking the action, but take the action with heart. Take swift action, do it from the heart, follow your emotions, go with what you love. That's the cups. The cups are the emotions. Remember, the wands are fire, action, the earthly things like career and work. All right, the next card. This makes sense, yeah. So I believe this is related to work, possibly. I know a lot of people are making big changes in their life. I know a lot of people that they're quitting their job, they're moving across state, they're moving countries, they're making big, big changes. They're, selling, getting rid of everything, hopping in an RV and traveling the country. As the world changes, more and more of those things will start happening. So I get the sense that with this reading, it's about encouraging anyone that hears this, anyone that's watching this, it's about encouraging them that these changes that they wanted to make, follow their intuition. So take the action based on your heart, follow your intuition, the Knight of Cups, and trust that you're going to be established. Eight of Pentacles. The eights are about taking back your power. So you're saying that I'm changing careers, I'm going somewhere different, I'm doing something different, and I know that I'm going to be established. These are established. This eight is about taking back power. You're taking control of your finances. The finances are established. Look, she's a painter. She's painting those pentacles, meaning she's doing the work to bring the pentacles, and they're everywhere. So follow your intuition. Take those action steps. Go for that career. That could be like, me launching and doing this tarot business. How fucking wild is that? If you knew me before I did this, you'd know that this is, well, it's different. It's very, it's different. Definitely different. It's different, but you know what, guys? It's different, but here I am. This is exciting because look, guys, Knight of Wands. Now it's saying, Knight of Wands is saying, you know what? Tap into that youthful energy. Tap into that 30 and below, or under 30 energy. Tap into that reckless energy. And I see the Knight of Wands in this sense, in this reading, as saying, tap into that reckless, wild energy that says, come hell or high water, I'm going to go after the thing I want. I'm going to do the fucking thing I want. I'm going to make the thing I want happen. And I think take the Knight of Wands in this sense as going for it without the maturity. It's as we mature that we then become too cautious. We forget to take risks. I think the Knight of Wands is saying, take that risk, go for it. Go for it with vigor. Go for it with passion. Go for it with fire. Look at this fucking guy. So far, 3 male characters, 1 female. Again, my gay readings, yeah, definitely. You have a partner coming to you. Actually, no. This Knight of Wands is a woman. Well, it looks female to me. Whatever. Page of Swords. Here we go. See? This is exactly what's happening. So, Page of Swords, this is someone coming to you with a creative idea, creative inspiration, something that's going to take you in a new direction. So, when you take that action, it's going to put you in the right place. You're going to meet the right people, and you're going to meet someone that's going to give you a creative inspiration. Now, look at where that sword's pointed. It's pointed up. Okay, look at where he is. He's on the mountain. He's near the clouds. This is divine inspiration. This is an idea coming to you that's going to be sharp, quick. It's going to be exactly what you need. It's going to be an answer to a question. It's going to take you in a whole new direction. So look out for that page. So now we have four characters. We have the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups. We have the we have the King of Wands, Knight of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands and the Page of Swords. I think that this is either a business or this might even be a love relationship. Now we have the Judgment card. I take Judgment card. Now with this deck, it's a little interesting. This Wizard deck. See the Judgment card? I see it as in this deck, it's like this is a spiritual, like these people are being awakened. They're coming out of their coffins. They're being awakened. They're looking up. You know, owls are wise. They're looking up to the owl in the tree. The judgment is saying to look up. I think that this is looking up for divine inspiration and making the judgment call that, you know what, and this is speaking to me, you know what? Because I do believe eventually I'll be doing tarot and some type of work in the spiritual world full time as a career. I don't know how, but I'm going to go for it. I'm going to make that judgment and say I'm going to follow my intuition. I came out of that coffin. I found the life that's within me. I found the divinity within me. I found the power within me, and I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. I'm making that judgment. I'm going to make it happen. So you might be called to something spiritual, or this just might be, you just feel in your heart that there's something you need to be doing, somewhere you need to be going, and you got to make that judgment to do it, guys. You can't make this up. Another night, Knight of Pentacles. We're almost at all four knights. There's a younger person coming to you. Who I hope it's me. There's a younger person coming to you, and this younger person is going to bring lots of vigor, lots of emotional healing. It's going to bring lots of creative inspiration with the wands. It's also going to bring lots of financial inspiration with the pentacles. I think this might be a business. Something you're doing, a big change, a big step you're taking is going to pay off because that night is going to bring that good news to you. Guys, I can never believe this. It's a Page of Cups. Yeah. So along with that, so you're that Knight of Pentacles, you're taking your chance, you're establishing this career, this spiritual work, this new calling, this maybe it's just moving to a new state. So you're the Knight, you're being established, and guess what? You're Page of Cups, you're a younger person, full of dreams, passion, very artsy person. Your Page of Cups is coming. And I think the Page of Cups, this is going to be an emotionally fulfilling relationship for you, an emotionally healing relationship for you. Look at that. So 2, 4, 6, and 8 cards. 7 of them have all been, no, 6 cards have all been character cards. That's 3 relationships pretty much. We could look at that as 3 levels of one relationship. I think that this is a past life soulmate connection. It's really wild when I do this. It's like I'm very much speaking to myself. These cards very much line up with what I feel intuitively for me. Man, I really wish somebody was on here that had a question for me. I would love to get a question and I could pull a card and get an answer for you. So, yeah, this is something spiritual. So the Hierophant. So you and this partner, this is a divine relationship, a spiritual relationship. This is you two being mentored by someone, or you two going into a spiritual calling. Maybe one of you teaches, maybe one of you is a public speaker, maybe one of you builds the business on the back end, and one of you is the public face of the business. I don't know. But because the world is changing, because people are waking up in droves, people like me are waking up. I know that as the world changes, things are going to get scarier and a little weird, a little different. We're going to need people that are awakened to help other people, to work with other people. So, yeah, I believe you're being called to something spiritual here. This is definitely a spiritual calling. I like this. This is definitely something I see. Let me move these cards actually. Let me move these cards a little bit. Hang on one second. So I'm going to move these cards here. I'm going to do 4, 4, and Okay, so here's what I got. So if we move the cards a little bit, below the Knight of Wands is the Page of Swords, which makes sense. That's the creative inspiration coming. That's going to help you take the new action toward the business. Below the Knight of Cups, we have Judgment. So this is you making a choice that this person that may not be what you were looking for, may not be what you were expecting, may be exactly what you're hoping for, which that then is not what you're used to. So that's even confusing to you. You're going to make that judgment call and choose this person. And you're going to choose this person based on emotion, based on intuition. Now, the Eight of Pentacles and is being anchored by the Knight of Pentacles. So this is showing that you're this King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. You're doing this work to establish yourself financially. I feel like this is like two things. And I think that honestly, this is me. I'm talking to myself pretty much. This is like this is about two things. This is career, finances, spiritual calling, and relationship. And I think that this is because someone's coming into your life. If someone's coming into my life, someone is coming into your life. That will not only be a partnership, that's a love relationship, but this is going to also be a partnership that has to do with spirituality, with the new age, with the great awakening, with your calling in the new age. Because the Knight of Wands now is anchored by the Page of Cups. So again, now you're this Knight of Wands taking this action. The Page of Cups ground you. So again, so the Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, Knight of Wands, King of Wands. So this is you, and this is this partner that's coming in. Yeah, this is you, and this is the partner. Let me see. Can I get a card to clarify this? Yeah, this is it. In my own mind, I've come up with the name Aaron, Aaron, Aaron. That's the name I've given my dream partner. I've taken Bob. Oh my goodness, Bob Proctor's advice in my visualization. I've given him a name. I've given him a personality. You know, physical attributes, how we act together, what we talk about. I've created all that in my mind. That this person I call Aaron seems so real to me. And every time I pull cards, the sun comes out. And every time I see that sun, because I believe that this Aaron, this person I'm manifesting, I believe he's got blonde hair and blue eyes. I believe, well, actually, I came to a point where I thought, you know what? I can choose to believe that I'm one ugly, gross ogre, like one ugly motherfucker that's not deserving or worthy of love and has to lower my standards to the fucking bottom of the barrel. Or I could say, you know what? I'm not perfect, but I have a lot to offer. I'm God incarnate. I'm a fractal of God incarnate on earth. I'm so much more than this earthly body. And I decided one day I am going to believe for the love of my dreams. If I'm living on this planet, why am I going to think small, believe small, settle? Why am I going to settle? So I don't settle. So I believe that my Aaron is coming to me and he's the sun. He's going to come in with lots of attention on it. And I kind of hope he's better. I not hope. I want him to be better looking than me. I hope he is, though. I just think it'll be fun. I don't know. I think it'll be fun to have a partner that when people see us, they're like, holy fuck, how did you get him? And I'll be like, I manifested him. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. I'll be like, I don't know, I'm charming. I'll be like, I don't know, he's got a little self esteem. Something like that. Guys, you can't make it up. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Bottom of the deck, first thing I see, Ten of Cups. This is a divine relationship orchestrated by your higher self. This is a past life connection, soulmate connection. You guys have done this before. You're coming into his life at this time or her life, but pretty much speaking to my gay brothers out there, you're coming into his life at this time to bring that total emotional fulfillment. This is a lifelong relationship. This is forever and a day. This is that you guys have done this numerous times. He's coming back to you. Your sun is coming back to you. And sun, what I mean is sun, the sun in the sky, the shining sun. Your love is coming. You've been through the storm. Peace is coming. Peace after the storm. That's what I heard before I started pulling cards. You can't make it up, guys. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Look at the bottom of the deck. Ten of Pentacles. This is whatever this career is, whatever the calling is that you and this partner are getting into. It's going to be financially stable. It's going to bring in enough wealth that it'll last a lifetime and probably even beyond a lifetime. Ten of Pentacles. Guys, you can't beat it. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. Guess what? Behind the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. I don't look at the Ten of Wands as a negative card. Not in this deck. Look at him. He's got authority. He's got power. He's done the work. Look at those fucking antlers. I love those things. I love them. They remind me of the little plastic pieces from Light Bright. Guys, I love Light Bright. Light Bright, Snoopy Snow Cone Maker. Those were two of my favorite toys in the 80s. I'm an 80s kid, a latchkey kid. Anyway, this Ten of Wands here, this Ten of Wands, I'm seeing as, you know what? You've done the work. You've healed, you've grown, the love is coming, but now I see, guess what I see? Ten of Cups. Well, see, he's coming into your life and he's the sun. He's going to bring light to you. He's going to bring light and life and vigor and fun and something new. And the two of you are going to have a beautiful Ten of Cups relationship. And then the two of you are going to establish a beautiful business together that's going to bring Ten of Pentacles. And then he's going to help you because the two of you will be completing the cycle of having to work alone. Because look, this guy's alone. I see this Ten of Wands as you've done the work and the reward is coming. This coming out now is a recognition. 10, 10, 10, back to back to back like that, guys. Come on, you can't beat it. Ten of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. Is it Cups? Am I losing my mind? Yeah, Ten of Cups. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. 10, 10, 10. Guys, you cannot beat it. And again, I don't see this Ten of Wands as negative. I see this as you've done the work and the reward is coming. And I see this as a divine relationship where you will not have to do the work alone. The two of you will be working together. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's go to the Zombie Tarot and let's pull one more card. Or a couple more cards from a different deck. Let's clarify this from this deck, whatever answers come through, or from my best and highest good and the best and highest good of anyone who's listening. This is fun. I like this. It's going to be even more fun when people are watching with me. Okay, give me a card to sum this up. What's the card? What would be the perfect card to sum up this little mini reading here? Guys, you can't beat it. Bottom of the deck. Guys, you can't beat it. Bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. He's coming, man. He's coming. Your knight is coming. Your knight in shining armor is coming. Bottom of the deck, Six of Cups, emotional fulfillment. This is the kind of relationship that is going to bring the type of sentimental love. I think that the two of you are going to find family together. This is going to be like, you're going to feel like family. When you meet, you're going to feel like you know each other. It's going to be weird. You're going to feel like you know each other. Like you just met, but you're going to feel like you know each other, but you're going to feel like family, but at the same time, you're not family. And then you will each be welcome into each other's families if you have any. After that, you're not going to leave it, guys. Guys, it's a relationship. It is absolutely a relationship. Now, don't look. These cards are kind of funny looking. This is the Zombie Tarot. These are actually 2 pages. Guys, look. The 2 pages, Page of Wands and Page of Cups. I see this again, guys. This is your relationship. This is your relationship. 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups, Page of Cups, Page of Wands. This to me is saying that this relationship that's coming through is going to be emotionally fulfilling and it's going to be something that reinvigorates the two of you. It's going to bring a youthful passion to the two of you. The two of you are going to feel like pages. The two of you are going to feel, and you may be 40s, 50s, whatever, I'm 45. The two of you are going to feel so young, so on fire, so in love. You're going to feel like puppy love. Everything you've ever dreamed of is on its way. It's on its way. It's on its way, like Wayne Dwyer says. It's on its way. The love you've dreamed of is on its way, guys. This is coming to you. This is your Page of Wands, Page of Cups, 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups. I'm taking this as, this is saying to me that even though you guys might be middle-aged, when you meet, it's like the years that the locust has eaten will be restored. You're going to meet and just instantly find that familiar presence, like you've known each other forever. You're going to both find that youthful vigor, passion, fire, the art. You're going to bond through art, stuff like that, dreaming together. So all of the qualities of these 2 pages, you're going to find that with each other in a youthful sense. It's like you two are going to feel like you're going back in time. You're going to feel like you're reliving the teen years that you didn't have, the 20s that you didn't have. And you're going to come to the 10 of Cups. Guys, holy fucking shit. This is incredible. This is incredible. Wow, that was a really fucking great reading. I'm really good at this, actually. Not to toot my own horn, but when I do this, I'm like, yeah, I'm actually, you know what? I'm good at this. Sometimes I doubt myself. A lot of times I doubt myself. So that's what I got for you guys. Thank you for stopping by. If you did stop by for this fucking bitch, my asshole brother left a comment for me, and I called my fucking bitch on live. Guys, I promise I'm not drunk. I'm not high. I'm not anything. I'm high on life. Yeah. So back to the 10 of Wands. I bought this whole deck of cards. The Wizards Tarot. I bought the whole deck because of this one card. It was a card that it was on Amazon. They showed this card on Amazon. I saw it. I said, "Yeah, I need that whole deck of cards just because of those lighted antlers." that's my thinking, guys. The love of my life. He's got to be okay with me being a little bit of how do I say this? An airhead? What's the Hierophant doing all the way over there? Wait. You know what? I want to pull one more Oracle card. I bet people think I'm totally nuts. People that know me, people that have known me for decades, I bet they think that I have lost my mind. I'm sure they do. Not that they think about me. I mean, first of all, calm down, Joey. You fucking narcissist. I just like people sitting there thinking about you. But no, if they happen to see my YouTube page, or if they happen to see me share a link or something, and they know me, they're probably like, "What the fuck is this one doing now? Oh, now he does tarot. Oh, okay." And I'm thinking the same thing. Oh, okay, now he does tarot. Oh, sure, okay, now he does tarot. But I've always loved tarot, and it's like a lifelong thing. I bought these last Friday, guys. Little SpongeBob, little candies that come with the toys. I don't know, guys. I just wanted to do something fun like I was a kid. Should I pull one more card, like an Oracle card or something? Or, I don't know. Oh, let's do this. Let's pull this. This will be fun. I'm going to pull some character cards. You got to interpret. These are the characters you got to look out for, or these are characters that you need to tap into, like personalities. This is a very strange deck. I'm not trying to beat this deck up, but I think that this was made in somebody's living room and mailed out to me. It looks very homemade, and the cards are extremely hard to use. They stick together. Remember, like when you used to have to. Do you remember when we used to bring our photos in to be developed, and then get them a few days later, and they were kind of sticky? That's what these cards feel like. It's taken me months to get them to where I can even shuffle them. I don't mean to talk about this deck. I'm sorry. That's really bad negative energy to put out there. But just be aware that if you buy this deck, it's going to be a little hard to use. So here's some characters. I don't know. Give me some characters. Who are these characters? Who are these people in our lives? All right. So I'm going to try to give an intuitive message. Yes, Barber, the artist of tresses. All right. Well, tap into that Barber energy. Clean yourself up. Put your best foot forward. Guys, remember, honestly, a lot of the mindset work I talk about are things that we can do practically. You know what I mean? Get up early. What's early for you? Take the time. Get ready. Put on clothes. If you work from home like I do, don't sit there in your pajamas feeling greasy and lazy. Those are the things. Clean yourself up. Get a haircut. Buy a new shirt. Put some thought. Put some effort into how you look. That's what I'm getting from the Barber card. Let's see. What else do we got here? You know what? This one came out. Courier. Oh, you know what? Messenger of connections. You know what? This is good. This goes along with the pages. I'm going to take this as good news is coming for you and for me. Maybe this is my licensing deal. I'm a toy inventor and I'm waiting on some companies to get back to me on some toys I've invented. Maybe this is the good news coming to me, my licensing deal. You never know. The 10 of Pentacles came up. All right. Let's see. What else we got? Just a couple more cards. couple more cards. Okay, I don't know. These are flying out here. All right, fireman. Yeah, fireman. Bravest, heroism, sacrifice. Tap into that hero energy. Be the hero of your life. Save yourself, guys. No one's coming to save you but yourself. You got to be your own hero. Be your own fireman. See what I mean? These cards are so hard to use. Again, I'm talking about them. Sorry, guys. You know what? I don't know. I saw it, and because I saw it, I'm going to say I was meant to see it. Remember, guys, love is coming. Love's in the air. Love. Guys, it's coming. Love is coming. Keep your head up. Tap into that lover energy. L is for the way you look at me. Guys, hang in there. Love is on its way. And now, as I say this, so here's my moon work. Just to be completely honest with you guys, when I'm done with this live, and I close out of it, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna be honest with you. It's tough. It's tough because I've been in this apartment all day long. I don't have anybody here that lives with me. Sure, I talk to the cats. If my neighbors hear me, they think I'm fucking batshit crazy. But I don't have anybody to eat dinner with. I don't have anybody to talk to or hang out with, and it can be very, very lonely. It can be very hard. But I keep thinking, okay, if this is what's happening right now, what's the lesson? And then I think, okay, if this is the lesson, or if this is happening for a reason, what's the lesson? How do I learn it, and how do I move past it? So, but I'm going to choose to focus on the positive. I'm going to choose to focus on the fact that it's been a great day. I did the live. I was successful with the live. I did it. I stuck to it. My videos on TikTok are getting some traction. Instead of sitting and thinking, I wish I had a guy with me. I wish I had a partner in my life. I'm going to sit and focus on the things I do have. Okay, so I have my cats and I love them. I have this apartment and it's cozy and I like it. Okay, I have a TV and I can watch some videos and I can watch a show or a movie. Okay, I have food in the house. That's good. Okay, you know what? I have a couple of snacks. I'm gonna have a couple of chips and a little cup of Pepsi. That's my snack for the evening. Okay, so now I'm starting to feel better because now I'm focusing on the things that are right in front of me, the things that I can give thanks for, the things I can be grateful for, the things that I can appreciate. Like I can appreciate the fact that I'm in this apartment. It's cozy, it's clean, it's air conditioned. I have a washer and dryer, a dishwasher, I have a comfortable bed. So those are the things that right here, right now, I can focus on, I can appreciate, and that is how you change your mind. I've been doing this every day, guys, for 4 years. 3/21/2021. 333, because 1 plus 2 is 3. 3/21/2021. While sitting on my couch one Sunday morning. I was still with my ex. I was still living in New York before I moved down here. I was sitting on my couch having a cup of coffee. I was almost done with the coaching program I did. I went to the Health Coach Institute and I got the certifications in health and wellness and life coaching. Anyway, I was sitting on the couch having my morning coffee, and I was thinking, I want to watch something, and I had Amazon Prime up. And like from the right side of my head, I heard Law of Attraction. So I was like, okay, Law of Attraction. Searched on Amazon, found The Secret, and the rest is history. The funny thing is, I'd found some videos a few years earlier about Law of Attraction, but there was some new age mysticism, which it is, and weird shit. I got scared of it, so I didn't really think anything of it. But at that time, I was watching Scorpio videos all the time. So even back then, I was like awakening very, very, very slowly. But 3/21/21, my awakening took off like a rocket, and I haven't looked back. That's all I got for you. This is Joey from Joey's Magic Tarot. Remember, all summer long, free readings on me. I just want to connect with people, do readings, meet people, talk to people, hear their stories, and just keep practicing. So remember, joeysmagictarot.com. Take care. Have a good night.